types of the questions generally rising in NEET exam? What are the types of questions rising in NEET? Regarding zoology, I'm making some confirmation. That is, here it is a simple type of MCQ about. So you can find these questions. One statement and the answers are there. These four options are generally rising from the NCERT direct statements. You can find 1200 ml of always present inside the lungs is residual volume. So that is the simple type of questions. This you can answer easily if you read NCERT properly. Next type of question is, that is statements. The statements, one and two statements type questions. These are giving two or three statement type questions are giving. Those are VNTR. Here you can find the VNTR, variable number of tandem repeats, is the direct point from the NCERT, and statement two also from the NCERT. That one is making the information. In some cases, they will change a small portion of the statement to two, and they are asking as right or wrong, like the concept. So here the answer is one, because both statements are correct. Next one is another type question. Here you can find assertion and reason. Assertion reason questions not there in earlier cases in 2020 up to. So in 2021, they introduced assertion reason type questions. Actually, these are questions mainly making complicated for the AIMS exams in earlier cases. But now, NEET examination also introduced these assertion reason type questions from the last year onwards. In this case of assertion reason, humoral immunity is the immunity based immunity mediated by the antibodies is the right option. Antibodies are secreted by the both T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes and released into the blood and lymph. In this second reason content, the lymphocytes are not producing antibodies. T lymphocytes are not producing antibodies. B lymphocytes are producing antibodies. That's why answer will be A is the correct one and R is false. That's why A is 2 and R is false is the correct option for this. So by this way, in this type of questions, you can find the you have to give some more time for the assertion reason. That only one assertion reason is giving from the each subject, which is in the section B only. And next one is matching type questions. In the case of matching type questions, here you can find a column one is having one pattern, column two having another pattern, and finding the questions one with another one comparatively, which one is more familiar and more similar to this. So by that you can find the answers easily. But these complicated matching type questions, 6 to 7 questions are giving in NEET exam. But among these, all the questions are luckily completely from the NCERT without any deviation. Means you can answer all the questions if you are properly standard for the NCERT. Next one is correct or incorrect type statements. So they can give 4 or 5 statements. Among these, which one is correct or which one is incorrect. This type questions are also can be easy, but you have to be knowledge in other than concept. The straight lines of NCERT are very important. Means the NCERT lines are very important to find out this questions proper answer. So while in this case of statement type questions, you must have every line by line study in NCERT. That is very mandatory to cover this. These type of questions are giving 2 to 3. And next, another important section in our zoology pattern, that is the general problems in zoology subject. Actually, zoology subject is most easiest subject with comparatively physics, chemistry, and botany. But where they are getting difficult in zoology, that we have to discuss. Before that, first point is the student facing some problems like that is animal scientific names. Approximately 91 scientific names are there in animal kingdom. So the student makes some fear inside whether I am capable to maintain the memory of all these 91 animals or other organisms names and their characters. Is it possible to memorize? Means yes, it is possible. So in case if you have difficulty in this, we have a solution to solve this problem in the following parts. Next one is concept. The concept understanding is very difficult. For example, if you lose one class of any subject, like in the case of human physiology, if you miss some of the class of the glomerular filtration of the urine formation, but even the next class, if sir or teacher explaining something, you cannot grab it all. Means the concept of every paragraph of maintenance is a difficult aspect. Next one is ambiguity in between the two answers. This is approximately 70% of students are making this problem. They are having one conclusion, that is, out of four options, two options are absolutely wrong, but remaining two options making him confusion as whether it is right or wrong, either both A or B. Like that, in these confusions, they are not able to maintain the answer, but they can recover this answer after the moving from the classroom or in the exam hall. That is the major problem of the majority students. Next one is diagram based questions. So NCRT having lot of diagrams in biology. These diagrams are also having very importance because these diagrams are having some extra points which are not there in the content what they provided. So if you observe the simple example, the heart chorda tendineae, they did not explain any component or any point regarding chorda tendineae in NCRT textbook, but they given that information in diagram. So such cases, we have to find out some of the materials that is which are very important. Diagrammatic information is also essential.